barks at midnight.
What?
I said the mastodon barks at midnight.
Listen, Mix, I don't think mastodons bark, and I really don't have time for this.
So, do you have a message for me or not?
I've just been trying to eat my ice cream for the last 5 years. I have no idea what you're talking about, and you're being kind of creepy.
Come on, man, I'm trying to do some spy stuff here. Oh, good doggy.
Wait, where did that come from?
Wait a minute, I can't read this. Oh, you're right. I'm a good spy. I should decipher how to read this. Let's do it together. We'll build special glasses that'll let us read this writing out of cardboard and some red cellophane. Let's get started.
This project's really pretty easy and comes in two parts. The first part, we're just going to need a piece of cardboard and some glue, and we'll need some red cellophane. Now, I got this as wrapping paper at Michael's. However, you could probably find it just about anywhere. If you go to the dollar store, you might even, especially during Christmas or Valentine's Day, find like treat bags that are made from it. Just as long as it's thin plastic and is red, you can use it. Then we'll need a pencil, and we'll need a craft knife and some scissors. And the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to cut out a template of glasses. I'm going to use my glasses. You can use sunglasses, or you can build a template of your own, or there's plenty on the internet. So I'm just going to trace out the outside of my glasses, and I'm actually going to use this as my inner line just to make sure I have plenty of room for me to see through once I add the cellophane. I'm going to do the ends too to give me some idea of where my ears are. Make them longer than you think you need them, honestly, because shorter is harder to repair than longer. And I think these turned out a little short for me, particularly on one side. If you notice, they're a little lopsided. And then we just cut them out. This takes a little while. Uh, I don't particularly enjoy cutting things out with a craft knife, to be honest, but it's such a cool things that you get when you get a nice, crisp, clean edge from a craft knife. So I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of hand cramping for that. All right, now that you have this, what you're going to do is you're going to score the outside edges. You don't want to cut all the way through, just a little bit, and press down on your knife so that you get a good crease. And that will make it easier for you to bend it back. You can tape these, but I find they're flimsier if you tape them. So if you do this, it makes for a much better whole piece. And when cutting out the center, remember you didn't quite create a centerpiece, so just make sure you draw that in or just cut around it like you would for lenses. And now you want to keep these pieces because they will become your templates that are easier for you to cut out the cellophane so that you know what size to cut it. Once you have the other side down, then we've got our other template to use. And you can see when I'm done here that I got a little confused and had to remember where which one fit where. But no problem. You can just fit them back in there. Now you're going to take the cellophane and cut it down as small as you can that will still fit around the piece that you're cutting around. You do want to leave a margin because that's what you're going to be doing is you're going to be cutting around and leaving a thin margin around the outside. Again, err on the side of leaving too much rather than too little because you can always trim off. You can't always add, obviously. So I just fit it to there to see if it fits, and it does, although it looks like I might have to trim off just a little bit of the edge, which I will. And then once you're done with that, then you're going to get your glue out and you're going to glue around. Well, first you're going to realize that your glue is closed, and then you're going to glue around the outside edge where you're going to place your cellophane down. And once you're done with that, you fit the cellophane on top of that. If your cellophane has a little bit of crease in it, you may have to wiggle it around a little bit. You'll notice that I do that to make sure that it's as flat as it can be on there. I mean, it's not terribly important, but it does make a better view when you look through it. Of course, what you do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. And like magic, we're done with that. And so there you have your basic set of glasses. But this is just the first part. Now we got to write our message. And this works by combining three different colors. We've got a blue crayon, a red pen, and a yellow highlighter. Now, the blue will be your main message, and it is what we'll see through the red. And then the red will go over that to kind of cover it, and then yellow to add a little bit more noise. So I'm just going to quickly show you. I'm writing my message in blue, and then we're going to crosshatch all one crossways, the other crossways, and then up and down and across. And you can see this creates lots of noise, so it's hard to see. And then you add a little yellow on top of it, it makes it harder. And here's what it looks like when you look through the red.
This is Kit from the Tualatin Public Library, and I am ready with my super secret nobody'll know I'm a spy glasses to read this note. Oh. Sorry. Signing off now.